That's cool. Okay, we're live streaming now, so that's really exciting. It's super cool. What fuck is happening? Make sure everything's working. What's up, Nick? Welcome. Yeah, the way I title my streams is also how I title my song names. I'm not really good at any of it. Yeah. So, I'm kind of inspired. I don't know if I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a couple things. I have a couple loose ideas of what I want to do in this stream. I want to explore dispersion and like spectral shifting stuff a little bit more. So I've been playing around with this spectral rotator plugin, right? So like you find you get a source, you put in the thing, and then it'll completely rotate the sound. So like I took a vocal sample and put it in the spectral rotator, right? And then you get this transient sound, right? It got completely rotated spectrally. So the low end frequencies correspond. I don't know, I can't even think about it. But point is, you can rotate it, it sounds fucking weird, and then if you apply certain effects to it, it sounds weird again. However, it's kind of a hassle because you have to like save the sounds every single time. So we look up here this spectral rotation videos. There's a very cool example of processing and putting audio effects on rotated sounds and then unrotating them. So let me find, where the fuck? Gib here. The most compelling one, like a lot of these are like not really that interesting or usable, but like if you apply frequency shifting to the sound and then it gets, when it's rotated and then you rotate it back,
it produced this.
You get so, you know, it gets rotated normally in one way, and then you flip it 90 degrees, and then it ends up skewing in the time domain certain frequencies. Very similar to dispersion, right? Like this is like a really high resonance disperser filter would create one of these single bands. So I've been trying to like kind of recreate this effect because it's kind of a hassle to do all this processing. So one thing that I did, do I have any of it saved, or did I delete all the effect racks? I think I deleted all the fucking effect racks. No, I have it here. Okay. So this is awful. But something I was experimenting with is we take this guy, and then it sounds like that. Let me get my spectrogram out because this is important. So what this effect rect is it is a bunch of roars. We have a roar. We turned off the actual like clipper. So with a vocal sample, with the formants that create the vocal sound be shifted down and the body of the voice become the resonance part. What would happen would certain frequencies would occur first. It's very, very similar to dispersion. So like right here, certain frequencies end up occurring later in the sound. It's like you're delaying different parts of the spectrum in different ways. So what I have here is a roar has a dispersion filter built into it. What the fuck is it? Oh, this guy. And ends up skewing things differently. However, the problem with this dispersion filter is it is very heavy in the low frequencies. Right? Just like right there. Let's turn the resonance all the way. All that is skewed, but if I turned up, it's very, very slightly skewed in the higher frequencies because it works by shifting phase. Lower frequencies, the phase of a lower frequency corresponds to like a longer amount of time. So obviously if you shift the phase a bunch of lower frequencies, it's going to skew a lot in the time domain because they have a really long wavelength or period, right? But higher frequencies wouldn't shift as much. So I tried being silly with it, and I made a bunch of disperser filters in a series, and the ones at the end of the series have a fuck ton of roars. Like, notice with all those roars, it's only shifting the high frequencies. God damn it, don't go away. In the tops, stay there. Like, not that much, right? So anyways, the idea is like if we get a bunch of these, it'll destroy my CPU for one. It'll absolutely destroy my CPU. All right, we're gonna turn some of these off. Right, and so we start getting this like kind of weird, like cascading effect that isn't completely even. Then another thing I thought about was I could use a spectral time. In spectral time, you can like just straight up skew and tilt the entire frequency spectrum. It's very similar to applying a convolution to a sine sweep. So if we take a convolution reverb and put a sine sweep in there, it's going to tilt everything. This can apply like pretty much that same effect if we make the mix 100% and we tilt it. Right, so without anything, sounds like that. With this, wait, what the fuck? Why is it tilting in both directions? Oh, that's what the mask does. So I think this is going to be I could just use a bunch of spectral times probably, and this is going to be a better solution. How the fuck does mask work? What did I just do? So mask corresponds to what frequency? There's like this boomerang shape applied. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. I don't get it, man. All right, been ignoring chat. You said hello, Jade. I don't know if I said hello back. Like modulation in the fourth dimension makes the insides the outsides and outsides do the work. Yeah, exactly. You get me. Could you process it by bands to get the skew in different ranges where you want it? So that's what I'm thinking about doing with spectral time. Because spectral time, and well, someone in my Discord recommended spectral time, and I that made me think, oh, I need to explore it more. But I'm thinking make a multi-band rack with a bunch of different spectral times that will skew it in different spots, right? Okay, so mask. So if tilt is at like, okay, tilt is at look. If mask, we're just figuring out how this fucking works. Tilt is at 500 milliseconds, and this is at negative 0.5. It does that. And then if I make this 0.5 and this negative 500, it is the exact same thing. So effectively, we don't need all this knob space if you think about it. I don't think so. Maybe it matters more if you're using these like other things. Oh, I've never really explored spectral time or like figured out how it actually works, but now I'm kind of getting how it works. When you delay it, feedback just keeps applying it over and over again. So the ending things end up getting like super smeared. Now, that's really cool. Now, let's see, I want to make this like super clicky. Yeah. It's pretty neat. I've never fully understood this until now. Spray, I don't know. I was just gonna say, does it sprays it? If we like have this, it like makes. I'm assuming it makes a fuck ton of different copies and like smears the transient and destroys the transient. Yoink. Okay, now what I want to do. I need to make a bunch of these in a series. Oh yeah, you can really hear the difference with resolution. Oh, can you map resolution to a macro? You can't, of course. What is this? Delay freeze? Whoa. It creates cool shapes in the thing. Okay, that's not 100% feedback. Weird. Anyways, okay. So we want to make a multi-band doohickey, right? Do we need to do that, or can we just like... Here, let's turn off all this. Right. And then can we just like put a couple in a series? And then I think the mask amount. It's not doing what I want. Create a noise in the fish as native tongues. Whoa. Oh, I was moving it around. So automation on these parameters will also give you some like cool stuff. Man, Nakalonk has been telling me for ages to get on spectral time, and I just kept ignoring him. right, this isn't, we're getting off track. This isn't even what I was supposed to be doing. All right, we want to make, what's the best way to make a multi-band rack? Is it just using a bunch of EQs? Is that still the best way? Probably. It probably is. We just use a thing with a cutoff, right? And we're gonna have it do some shit like that. And we're gonna duplicate it, and then this guy, bam! And then we map that and that to the same knob. And then this guy is gonna be turned on, and we put that somewhere and go bam! And then now this guy, we're gonna unmap from that. That guy gets mapped to that. That guy gets mapped to that, right? So that controls, you know, the second, right? This is the low cutoff. This is the high cutoff. And now we got a 3. Oh god. And then you, I guess there's no EQ there. This is like 3 bands, right? Low crossover. And then high crossover. And then we wanted to take, shut up, spell look. I'm gonna take the special time, put it on the low crossover. We need everything else to shut up. And then right. Okay. Then, I suppose we're gonna want, how do we want to do this? I'm just gonna give it these, because we're gonna have 3 spectral times, so I'll put delay, tilt, and mask for the low one here. And then we're gonna take another spectral time, put that here. I should have just copied it over. Put that, we'll paste you here as well. And then you are we're gonna map the same parameters. Tilt and mask. Also ultra. And then you there. Tilt, mask, ultra. Okay. Right, so now we can have a bunch of different shit. This is what I wanted. That was just like exactly one single homogeneous. Okay. I gotta think it through a little bit more. One. Okay. This should be the mid band. The mid band is not what I wanted. Okay. This is weird as fuck. And then this is the high band. And the high band is like next to nothing, honestly. This is not I'm not getting at all what I want. Can I even do what I want to do with spectral time? Like, I mean, it's like kind of interesting sounding, right? So like we can take, I don't know, let's just find like a whole song we can just like chuck into here. Let's take, let's go find one of my songs. Let's take, where the fuck? Okay, let's take this guy here. Crabs in the sand. Put you on you. And then Very weird. Yeah, I'm not doing it on a song is not the right idea. I should just stick with chords. I mean, I was getting closer to what I wanted with just like the absurd disperser rack, right? Which I don't know even. I don't even know where that is, but here, we'll give that. Is that part of the skeleton song? Yeah, it's a skeleton song. Well, it's a crab song, technically. And it's a waltz. Yeah, it's a skeleton song. Waltzes are inherently kind of spooky. Yeah, so spectral time kind of do what I want. Oh, so the other idea I had is use a convolution reverb and then use an impulse where the impulse is the curvy squiggly thing, right? I just have to make a curvy squiggly thing in the time and frequency domain. Which I guess I could do that with spectral rotation. So creating weird impulse responses using spectral rotation could be cool. So here, let's just type click and open the spectral rotator. Can I just like chuck this in here? Do you think that would work? We toss a click in here, and then we rotate it. And then we take it out. Now we have this. It doesn't sound rotated at all. That's 180 degrees rotated. Maybe it was already rotated. I don't know how to use the plugin right. We take this guy out. That's still just the click I put in. Here we go. Mount. Okay, it's just completely fucked. Okay, maybe I have to use something longer than a click. I mean, my idea is, like, if we use, for instance, an operator, and then the operator is literally just gonna be like a white noise click, right? So some shit like that. Off the filter, right? We got a white noise click, and then we put spectral time on this guy. Right? You could like generate that sound there. 5. Right? We take this, then you save it in your here. Let's just chuck this in here. This audio 1, and then we take a convolution reverb pro. It's got to be the best one, right? And then now you go back to user library, audio 1, import. Go in. Can you go in? Does it have to not be a .alc file? Do I have to render it out manually as a wave? That shit's really annoying if I do. Show and explore. The fuck isn't a .alc anyways? I just want a wave file, man. Oh, consolidate. Bam. There we go. I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. Okay. And now if we take an acapella, and we just take whatever this is, chuck it in here. The convolution of the click being skewed spectrally should apply to this. Right? Is this the same exact thing as a spectral time? Yeah, it's literally the exact same fucking thing. So, if we get really weird spectral shit applied to a click, then we could easily use a convolution reverb to do weird stuff. However, I couldn't get the spectral rotation thing to work really well with this. Ideally, I want to get something like this, right?
And
It's a really, really cool sound. I mean, the sample's also doing it justice, but... And you can also fuck with the size knob here. Okay, so... I just need to take this click. And then here, let's see if I can do something cool with where are all of my... Where's my giant roar disperser rack? Did I delete you? Oh man, I think I deleted it. Fucking bummer. Alright folks, check this out. So this is how you get a disperser in Ableton by default. So we're gonna turn off the flipper. We're gonna map that and that, right? Check it out, dispersion. How cute. And then I'm gonna put this in another thing. And then I am gonna duplicate this rack 5 times. And then this one here, duplicate twice. So there's 2 roars in the second one. I'm gonna put, I don't know, 4 roars in the third one. Right? And then I will also add the frequency there. Frequency here. Let's make this bigger. Resonance goes there. Resonance goes there. Frequency. Resonance. So now we have 3 different little like dispersion filters. And the higher ones are stacked on itself multiple times. So still not enough. Like notice I have the 2.5 kilohertz one. I guess I would literally, for this to be as effective as a 200 hertz disperser, I would need to have like literally 10 dispersers if it's, you know, 10 times the frequency, which is fucking nutty. So here, let's duplicate that. That is not the case. It does not scale like that. Why? Why don't you scale like that? Okay, literally, we have like fucking 20 dispersers, and it's still not as much as a single disperser at 200 hertz. Now, to be fair, I don't know exactly how this... I mean, I imagine this is just an all-pass filter. And then, what, is it a stack of all-pass filters and an increase in the resonance, like... iterates, not iterates, interpolates between like adding more and more all pass filters from the stack. Honestly, what the fuck does resonance even do? Doesn't change anything for the lower frequency. There's my wavy form. Yeah, we're getting close, but I don't understand. What the oh! Oh, I'm stupid. We have more things active the whole time. Okay. Okay. No. I was being extremely dumb. I am correct, and I think I do understand what's going on. So if I want, we just need to linearly increase the amount of roars depending on what frequency we want to disperse, if we want them to all be dispersed equally, because the frequency spectrum goes up linearly, right? So we have 5, there's 10 here for 2K, right? Which means the 200 hertz one, yeah, they're about the same. For some reason, they're not exactly the same, but that's fine. Here, 800 to 600, and then 600 corresponds to the second one. This one needs to have only 3 times as many. Okay. It's kind of close to what I want. Not exactly, but should I space these out like an octave apart, you think? If we're trying to, like, should we have one at 100, one at 200, 400, 800, etc.? Like, that would make the most sense, I think. Right? And then let's chill out a little bit. Okay, we're rethinking everything, folks. Sorry. Okay. So, I'm gonna duplicate this. That's our third dude. This guy, we're gonna map here. Resonance there. This is gonna be 200 hertz. Since it's twice the frequency, there's gonna be 2 roars, right? That kind of makes sense. It's a little off, but yeah, series, and the series is gonna go up by octaves. Then this guy here, we'll duplicate this. It's gonna be 400 hertz. I didn't mean to randomize everything. 400 resonance, and then I'm gonna duplicate this. This guy, oh geez, you're gonna be 800 hertz. There's gonna be a resonance there. I guess let's just create all of these first, and then we'll add the correct amount of dispersers on each one. 1600. We're gonna need to make. There's gonna be a lot of fucking. Oh god. This is fine. Everything's fine. Oh, this is actually gonna be so easy. Okay. The next one's gonna need to be 32, and I don't know if my computer can handle 32 roars, but that's fine. Okay. We'll turn this off for now. Let's just see. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. You need to be 2, 4, 6, 8. You need to be 4. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's flatline it. It's not, I feel like I would expect it to be more lined up on the time domain, but that's still, like, pretty damn close. Yeah? That does use most of my CPU. Fuck it, let's see if we can do one more. So this is gonna be 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and then this is gonna be at 3.3200. That breaks everything. Right? Which is fine. It's fine, it was to be expected. And then, hear me out, I'm a genius. I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna take all of these and map them to the same knob, actually. And then I'm gonna set this guy to go from 20 hertz to no, it has to be 500. This is gonna be from 40 hertz to 1000. This is going to be 80 hertz, right? We're going up octaves on the min and max, so it's going to stay min and max consistent to 2000, and then 160 hertz to 4000, and then 320 hertz to, did I do that right? Yeah, to 8000. Now this knob, all right, everything does break. Let's turn off the last one. So it lasts a really fucking long time when it's at the bottom, right? I don't... When you turn off all the resonances, it does that, which I don't understand why the fuck that happens. Anyways, I think I fucked up on the resonances. Are they all tied to the same? One's number 3. One. No, the resonances are set up right. Yeah, I just don't have enough CPU to do another band, but... Okay, and then... Look, check this out. That's our click, right? Remember, our input is a click. And then consolidate, which saves it as a WAV file within the project. And then we chuck that WAV file into our convolution reverb. Alright, sounds terrifying. Let's get something pretty sounding. I guess these chords from earlier. Pretty fucking cool. Now it is kind of limited. I want to have more bands. Well, that's pretty freaking cool. That's pretty fucking cool. That's super, super cool. You browse show in Explorer. I'm gonna copy and paste. Can't copy and paste it. And I rename what do I call this? How would what would I call it? I don't know, humpback impulse response. It's got a bunch of humps, man. All right, it's like a camel. All right, it makes sense. And then that, you go there. Bam, beautiful. Okay. Well, I kind of created the thing I wanted, sort of. A little bit, I suppose. Like, I suppose if we like, here, let's switch up the chords a little bit. So we'll times that by 2. That guy will step up by that, and then we'll go like down. It kind of sounds the same each time. I have multiple convolutions running. Ow. Okay, the last chord just sounds like shit. It's just terrible. Never mind, that's my issue. I guess like certain frequencies are going to continue to be like emphasized in each. It is still pretty cool. Would you ever want to patch these to your keyboard to play a melody through them? That's smarter. Yeah, we could just do that. So, I mean, there's going to be crazy latency, but that's fine. Let me change you. What do we change it to? I forget. Analog. Right. And then now we just put the convolution here. Right. And then you. My synth isn't even on, so I have to power that on. But I suppose like the other thing to do would just be to like make more weird spectrally strange clicks for impulse responses. Is I know there's something there. Is it made from notes or I don't think it's either notes or rhythms, honestly. It's just because it's not even a click. You think like a click is one rhythm, but it's not. It's all smeared. It's something else. We made something new. Or you could just say it's a note. Because I'm still going to hear the synth. Because the synth plays directly out, no matter what. But, then, one thing that's annoying is you can't automate these two parameters with the convolution reverb. would say the only issue with this is now it sounds like the same over and over again. Yeah, I can't map these to parameters because these really change the sound of the convolution, right? This keeps, yeah, there's, I don't know, man. I didn't even turn on. It's no, my camera broken. Like my camera's broken. What's your deal, bro? Why must you break? I don't like it when you break. Stop breaking, please. And thank you. Damn, look at that guy. Oh man, it's so janky. He's literally just dangling in my fucking curtains. Ended up muting or turning down the other thing a lot. Anyways, I don't know, Infect is kind of cool. I wish I had more ability to change it up. But since I can't automate the decay time and the size of the convolution, it's like a little limiting, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, maybe I can mix it with spectral time. Put spectral time like beforehand. And then that could skew it. So like, we'll, am I even doing the, why am I not hearing anything? I would expect them all to. Why is the tilt not doing shit? It's not, spectral time ain't doing shit. What am I missing? It's broken. Am I stupid? There. What do I want to do? Oh, I still hate this goddamn, what they did to the autofilter. It still drives me crazy. I mean, they added better features. It's just worse to like do it. It's just slower. It's just much slower to do anything. Now, of course, I still haven't gotten used to like all the muscle memory and stuff like that. So like, I'll get faster over time. But like objectively, there's way more buttons you have to hit, and you have to literally like navigate to like every single part of the thing. Like I've probably dedicated like a total of like well over an hour of my life just bitching on stream about the auto filter. But like, look at that, without even thinking, I got what I wanted to do. Just go like bam, sample and hold, bam, same thing as this. The buttons are right here. Like you can do this. Versus this, you have to open this and you have to find band. It's the worst. Yeah, like if they still had this way to like select filters, I would forgive everything. Honestly, like there's like 4 things it does that annoy me, and if it just like did one of them less, I would be way happier with it. Now, this problem is now it skews everything in time, so it all sounds like shit. Like offbeat. Yeah, everything's offbeat, man. I don't really know what I'm doing, man. update the UI? I mean, I doubt they will. Unless, like, everyone's complaining about it. To my knowledge, I think most people are just happy with it and no one's complaining, but I'm not paying attention to who's complaining about what. Alright, I don't know. This isn't getting anywhere. The point is, we made a cool convolution impulse response, so now we can, like, apply kind of an interesting convolution thing. I guess maybe I should save the thing that we use to make the click. Right? Ain't that cool? What if we duplicate this? It'll break everything? Didn't really do much. Weird click skewer thing. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use that again. But it took a while to make, and maybe I'll want to do it again. Spectral rotation stuff. We'll just put that there. Okay. Let's work on songs that need to be worked on. Here, I'll try. I'll work on this guy for a little bit. It's too bad you aren't forced to interact with the binary. The binary, yeah. Yeah, I wish I could just, I don't know, program and fucking, what's it called? What's the language that they use to make Roller Coaster Tycoon? It's like the worst thing possible. I don't know. Alright, I have to use the bathroom, like, desperately, so I'll be back in a second. What the fuck? How did that happen? That's so weird. How long was I muted for? Was it like the whole time? That's embarrassing. Weird. Okay, something weird happened with OBS that's never happened before. Maybe when I was like yelling about everything being everything crashing. Okay, to reiterate, in case I don't know, I was muted the whole time. Oopsies. You can take what you have and you can just extend your entire thing by like twice the length. Like just the section with the vocals, you could extend the whole section with the vocals, just loop over the same like chord, the same chorus over again, and you can extend the whole song that way. And then also, dude, I can't do it. I'm losing my fucking mind. Okay, we're not working on that. We're gonna work on this one instead. 5 times. I was defeated. I don't know, the vibe is cool. I think you can make the intro a little bit more interesting, just like add like a riser or something. Nothing crazy. Maybe tease the vocals beforehand. You can structure your song a lot better by perhaps you have the intro, you tease the vocals in it, add a riser or something. The drums and the synths come in. The vocals don't play yet. Maybe you could keep going for like 8 or 16 bars and then bring in the vocals, and then you could loop that as a chorus 2 times, right? So you already got like 3 whole sections of 16 bars. And then there's a B section, and then you can bring like a melody. Like imagine like a big melody comes in or something. I don't know. But I mean, it's a nice start, but I would just like get to making it longer, because you already got like your loop ready, right? You can already just start looping over sections and making it bigger. So I don't know, that's what I would advise. It's vibey, it's cool. Okay. All right, what do we have here? This is a 13 ykno song I got really frustrated with and gave up on a couple streams ago. So I might just, I'll see if I can salvage it, and then maybe I'll never come back to this again. I don't know what to do with it. It's kind of cool. let's start glitching some stuff around and see if we can make new sounds out of it. And then, I don't know, auto filter. Just give me the fucking legacy auto filter, man. We could go bam, bam, bam. Look at how fast I am. And then flatline. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I don't know. You take shit like that. Then like take a Convolution Reverb Pro. Let's try the weird sound design thing we were just doing. And then what were these called? Special rotation shit. It doesn't work as a .acl or ALC, but if I consolidate it, it turns into a WAV file, and I can chuck it in here. glitches and stuff. It's kind of cool, I guess. Here, let's take all this shit. And then let's put this in another MIDI thing here. That'll play just like a really simplified. I'm tired of working on this already. And I hate it. Honestly, I'm just not in the music making mood, you know? I wanted to be a little bit productive, work on songs that need to be worked on, but Ableton just keeps crashing. Cool, I found a way you can play quarter tones with the Osmos on certain patches. So like if you on certain patches, if you play notes next to each other, it'll go in between, right? So if I play these two notes together, I'm playing a quarter tone, I'm playing like C half flat. So we can play drop here. We introduce the vocal sound. They are Gorons, yeah. Crazy about the lavs drop here. I don't know about it here. Oh no. Alright folks, I don't have it in me to stream and make music and all that. I don't know. Shorter one today. It was an hour and a half. That's something. It was a stream. We did explore some new concepts. We played around with making cool dispersion racks. Convolution reverbs, spectral tilt, spectral rotation, all that. That was kind of cool. We made the song marginally better. Other songs continued to crash. We added a little bit of an idea for the 13 Ito song that also is kind of mid. You know, we're adding. We may have not made a great song today, but we added to the fountain of knowledge that lives in my goddamn brain, and that's something, you know? Yeah. This song I do really like. I definitely want to release this. I feel it would be really fun, like on a dance floor. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaving. Thanks for hanging out, everyone, and hope you enjoyed it. I will not stream tomorrow. I'm playing a Renegade at a warehouse party. That should be fun. And then the day after that, I will also be gone because I'm going to a forest party Renegade thing. And then the day after that, I'm probably going to be hungover to all hell and not want to stream again. So I'll be back on like Monday, probably. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I'm heading out. Take care, y'all.